Hello, everyone. The following piece is just absolutely satirical nonsense about being accused time and time again of having too much privilege, more privilege than others, or just being called privileged. That's exactly what I'm just gonna fuck over right now. I am the single greatest person in the world. I am much better than you. I am so much better than you. I didn't have to work for a single thing in my life. I never had to say please. I never had to say thank you. I don't get harassed by anyone. Everybody knows how fabulous I am, and things get handed to me on a silver platter. I never had to go through life pretending to be something I wasn't for fear of repercussions and loss of my family. I never cry because I'm just too wonderful. I've never had a bad day in my life. I've never even had a bad haircut. Don't break character looking at your own face on the screen. I have everything given to me. I have a very fancy car. I have a very fancy house. I have a fabulous, wonderful boyfriend who I stole from someone else because I'm just that great and everybody doesn't judge me for it. I've never been in a fight. I've never been in an argument. I've never lost an argument because they're called discussions when I do them. Because I'm always right. And nobody ever disagrees with me. And I've never had to work for anything in my life, and I am just this happy, never had a problem, never had a moment of low self-esteem, never ever had a bad day, everything's great in my life person. I am the single most non-harassed human being in the world. I get treated with respect at all times, not because I give it, just because I get it. I don't do anything at all for myself. I have everyone hand everything to me. When I went on testosterone, I just looked at them. They gave me the right thing. I didn't even have to pay at the pharmacy. I just walked in, looked at them, and they handed me shit. I didn't have to go through any sort of questioning of myself or being questioned by some sort of professional. I didn't have to walk through any fucking hoops. I didn't have to listen to this damn old crazy ass woman tell me that I needed to play into more gender stereotypes. Don't wear purple. Don't act fabulous. Don't be yourself to become yourself. I never had to hear that. Not at all. No. And I didn't have a crazy, amazing mess around in my head when I started my hormones. No, no, no. Everything went wonderful for me. It was just like walking on clouds. Actually, clouds are a lot more sharp than what I was walking on. I was walking on wonderful perfection. I didn't even have to walk. I glide. I don't glide. I just flap my fantastic fairy wings, and I don't have to do anything in my life. My surgery went flawlessly. My surgeon didn't make a mistake and leave me with a scar. No. So he certainly didn't have to apologize for it afterwards. No. I didn't have any pain when I came out of it. I didn't have withdrawal of my pain medication because I didn't have any pain, so I didn't have to have medication for it. It didn't really suck to try and put on my own shirts. I never went through the embarrassment of having my mother try and bathe me and clothe me after the fact. No, and I never had to walk through hoops to get my legal name changed. I never changed my name legally. I have always been me. I've always, always, always just been me. I've been fooling you all. I'm actually really a cis guy. I don't know where people come up with this shit. Um, I've never been harassed by anyone. I certainly wasn't harassed by the police, and I didn't play the trans card to get out of that one when they threw me to the ground and beat me. No, I've never faced police brutality, ever. I certainly don't get weird looks. I certainly didn't have my social insurance card misread one day. I don't have an OHIP card that is just totally really screwing around with me lately. And my secret clearance didn't go to a former identity that didn't actually legally exist for a good year before I did the application because of some crazy batshit person in the back room who got fired because they were a complete idiot. I wasn't the only one they fucked up either because they didn't fuck me up because nothing goes wrong in my life. This is what some people actually believe about me. They are actually people who have never fucking met me. I'll let you all in on a little secret. I'm not always a happy person. I work really hard for what I have. And if anyone offered to hand me shit, I don't take it. I don't. And that's not a pride thing. That's a little a pride thing. But my pride is pretty much all that's kept me going for the last 22 years. Yeah, I was born with pride. I don't care. It's good to have pride. And yeah, it just really frustrates me when people seem to think that I am this wonderfully idiotic, privileged person who never had to work for anything, and that I've never faced any sort of brick walls, trials, difficulties, and I can't ever understand where they're coming from or what they're being faced with, and that I should just shut up and go away because of what I do have. I worked for it. Life is a lottery draw. I didn't ask for it. I worked for it. If I was so wonderfully friggin' privileged and everything in my life was so great, I don't think I'd be a member of the trans community. And I don't think people who think I shouldn't be a member of this community harassing me, threatening me, and just being general assholes to me is going to make me stop being trans. Because this isn't something I chose. I don't think it's anything anyone would choose, because it's got some really, really shitty moments. And what makes them all just come flying back to you is when people in your own community tell you, you have something I want. I'm not big enough to be happy for you. Get the fuck out of my face. Especially when you're not trying to flaunt it, and you're not bragging about it. And it's not, I'm never going to apologize for what I have. People want me to. They need to grow up. I'm a human being. I have emotions. I don't tell everyone what I'm thinking or feeling, but emotions exist. And I do feel hurt when people tell me I don't deserve what I have, I didn't earn it, and I don't belong in the community that, yes, I do belong to. That's all I have to say today. And I don't care if people agree or disagree or think I'm whiny. I felt the need to say this, so I said it. And that's not something people can take from me. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I don't give a shit if you agree with me or not. But recognize you don't have the right to shut me up and then expect me to support you when you need help. That was very upbeat. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful, glorious weekend. I feel like such a tool. I'm posting this anyways. I don't care. It's out there. I love you guys. Yes, I do actually. Unconditionally, I support the trans community. Even when individuals within it are the exact opposite of supportive towards me. Happy Victoria Day weekend, Canada. So glad I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Bye, guys.